band that whipped out one commercial opuses after another. Roxette, The Look, at #1 on my fancy playlist of March 18th, 1981. Roxette, they have sold over 60 million records from Sweden. Roxette, their first hit single in Sweden, it was called Never Ending Love. It went to #3 in 1986. And there was Goodbye to You, which went to #9. And The Look came out 19, might have been late 88, but it went to #6 in Sweden. And here in the States, an exchange student had picked up on the song and had heard it overseas. He came back here to the States and he urged a radio station in Minneapolis. The station was called KDWB to play the record. And they did. Although the single was not released officially here in the States, at least not at that point. But cassette copies of the record spread to other radio stations, and well, it took off. The Look went to #1 in Switzerland, went to #1 in Germany, Japan, Australia. Here in the States, went to #7 in the UK. The Look, and it unleashed a flood of hit records after that. Dress for Success, which went to #2 in Sweden. That was a runner-up to that in the summer of '89, although it didn't do quite as well here in the States. And there was Listen to Your Heart, 1989, 1990. Joyride was stupendous. It was phenomenal back in the spring of 1991. And some of the more obscure ones, I really like some of their more obscure ones. How Do You Do, which I really liked in late 1991, early 1992, but was not a hit here in the States. And there was Sleeping in My Car, one of their best ones. Went to #1 in Sweden, but only got as high as #50 here in the States. That was in 1994. And I like some of their more recent records. In 2011, She's Got Nothing On But they were so tongue-in-cheek. I love this. This is brilliant. I mean, you could be suggestive and be brilliant about it. She's got nothing on but the radio. I love that. That was on a fancy playlist I put on back in 2011. But we got to look at #1, and that completes my fancy playlist, starting at #45, which was Julian Lennon, Now You're in Heaven, and now we got the Roxette, The Look, at #1 on this fancy. God, this was just, it covers everything. Think about it. The late 80s, hair metal, hip-hop, well, New Jack Swing, R&B, dance music, pop music, all on this fancy playlist. I gotta say, I'm really proud of this fancy playlist. Big time. European hits, American hits. It was fun to do. It was a good time. But now it's time to move on. And the next fancy playlist I will count down. I'm gonna mosey on back to my Second Millennium channel and count down fancy playlists of June the 13th, 2000. And I will start on that countdown in about 2 weeks, I think, because there's another YouTube channel that I want to work on. But anyway, that will be the next one, June 13th, 2000, on my Second Millennium channel. No doubt Britney Spears on here, DMX, Vertical Horizon. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. All right, well, that wraps up the countdown of March the 18th, 1989. I hope you enjoyed watching the videos and everything. And, well, I'll see you on the next countdown. Take care.